Here we are on Market Street, the pro-choice, pro-life rally. Thousands of people are here today to proclaim women's rights. They're also proclaiming the rights of the unborn baby. This is the democratic process. Here we're defending women's rights against the unborn baby's rights. It's the
pro-choice! Now! Pro-choice! Now! Pro-choice! Now! Pro-choice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Pro-choice! Now! Choice! Now! What do we want? Pro-choice! Now! What do we want? Pro-choice! When do we want it? Now!
Here in front of us at Church Street is the specter of death, the most striking example of what the pro-life people feel. And these are the people who defy the concept that unborn babies have a right to life. And the abortion is called the specter of death, and this is called by many the caravan of death.
for the bears. Let him have this part. Give him the muzzle back.
What do you think the saving grace of Planned Parenthood is? Why do you think they help people?
They help people to plan to have children.
Do you think they're in the abortion business?
Not the way people like to think they are.
You mean people have said that they're in the abortion business?
Sure.
And do you believe in abortion?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever had one?
No.
So these people are all in common feeling with you. Are you from this area or are you from out of state?
I'm from Ulster County.
Excuse me, you're here illegally. I'm going to have to ask you to move, please.
No, you don't own this property.
We have a permit for this property. The police did
Then you have
ask
to
that
kick out every other. No, I'm doing a documentary. I'm interviewing pro-life and pro-choice.
So you refuse to leave?
Yeah.
Justify the...
No, look, then you arrest everybody else who's here.
It's not a question of
I'm
arresting.
doing a
We're trying to
documentary.
keep it as peaceful as possible.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm very polite.
We have a permit to be here. You do not.
Yeah, like, well, I have a permit as an American citizen to be on American soil. Isn't that possible?
This is to make
Right.
sure
And I'm
this is
pro-choice.
little conflict
Pro-choice that I have to pro-choice for you today. Would you like to be in? Oh, I've always wanted to meet you, Willa. I'm glad you're here. Where?
Anytime.
Oh, you sure? I never forget a face. Did you want to talk about why you're here?
I'm going to have to deal with crowd because this is a very festive day.
Just across the river.
And Melissa Hazy is our guest today, and we're standing behind us, in front of, what's behind us is the Spectre of Death, which promotes the life of the unborn by telling them what happens in abortion, and in front of us is the Caravan of Death. But we're for the life of the unborn, and here we are. And your organization is?
I belong to our local Right to Life group.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've got a tremendous turnout here from everybody that is opposed to the atrocity that Planned Parenthood is attempting to bring here to our city, into our clean city, which to this day has not killed any children.
And they're opening an abortion clinic.
They want to open an abortion clinic, and we are here from the city to say no. We don't want this here. We don't want your lives. We don't want your garbage. We want our children. We want our children's lives.
And by promoting this movement, and they were a catalyst for us, it's a very important vehicle to get people to work together to proclaim unity.
It really is. People are here from all walks of faith, all religious backgrounds. We've got clergy representative and laity from every denomination available. God's people do not want this. We don't want this here. It's an abomination of God's law, and we will not rest until they get out and stay out.
Did you see a new program? I think you ought to take a look at the program. You'll see what's going on.
You have one available? I think I have one here. I don't know if they were doing one.
Well, they were giving them out, so I think you ought to consult that.
Are you a professional singer?
Yes.
And you make records? Are you local? Where are you from?
Woodstock, New York.
Woodstock, New York. Oh, I once had a cable station at Woodstock. So you want to talk about...
What's your name?
My name is Tom O'Connor.
And why do you care what women do with their own lives?
Why do I care?
Why is it an issue to you what women do with their own private lives?
Well...
What's your stake in it, son?
What's my stake in it, son? I'm old enough to be your father.
You don't have to touch me either.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's...
Other than exhale the CO2 that comes out of your mouth, all right? I believe that life is very important. And I feel that, I think people here have to understand that everybody has a right to not go along with the pro-choice. And I think it's a very important concept.
What about the anti-abortion terrorists? Do you support anti-abortion terrorism?
Well, the thing is, I think the anti-abortion is...
We made an agreement, Tommy.
What?
We got rules. We made an agreement, Tommy, about this whole thing. Yeah.
What do we have to leave? Why?
Come on, Tommy.
We have to leave?
It's no big deal, but I want agreement.
Yeah,
okay?
Well,
I know, but I want agreement. That's all we got to do.
Who's complaining? Yeah, what's all right?
Hi, Bonnie.
Okay, who's the chief?
And there will be strict consequences for that. Up there you have two preachers who claim to speak for God's word. I wonder among their books of reference, do they have a Bible? And have they read Psalm 132? Go with me, till I will follow, fighting to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. This way, this way, this way. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided
To follow Jesus, no turning back.
no turning back.
No turning back.
Is this the chief of police?
Yes.
Was there some kind of agreement made? I didn't understand this. They were asking me to leave the premises, and I didn't know what the agreement was.
Well, the agreement is the pro-choice people have been granted permission to use Stitzel Field at this point to assemble and then march.
Uh-huh. And as for myself, am I considered pro-life?
I don't know what you are.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to be on the grounds? Is that the idea? They asked me
I
to
don't know
leave.
what you're, and I'm not concerned whether you're pro or anti. Ours is just to maintain the orderliness and peacefulness. And we're not taking any sides.
Oh, no, he just asked me to get off the grounds. That was all. The policeman did. And that's why I wanted to know why they asked me to leave. They just removed me from the premises. That policeman did it. And 3 people are coming along who are pro-life. They have signs. Pro-choice is pro-life. No, these people are pro-choice. Can you talk to us about being pro-choice at all? Our bodies, our lives, our choice. What does that really mean?
It means that we believe that the woman should have the right and not have it taken away from us.
And who takes it away?
The court, the
Court.
state.
What do you believe? Are you from Vassar College or locally? Or
We're from SUNY Albany.
SUNY Albany.
Yes.
And it's a long way to come for this rally. Were you asked to come down by, or did you just hear about it on your own?
No, we decided to come down ourselves.
And you all feel the same way. And do you feel the rights of the unborn baby have any rights at all? I mean, I know it's all concentrated on the woman. What about the baby? Do you feel any significance or any coercion to think along those lines at all?
I think a woman should take the precedent over the unborn baby. That is not a part of society.
It's not part of society. What do you think, as a man?
I believe the same.
Uh-huh.
The woman
And
does take precedence.
President, what about you?
Women should have control.
Now, what about the precedence? The argument would also be that some babies that are being aborted are also unborn girls who will eventually be women. Does that mean anything to any of you?
So
That-
babies that are aborted are also those people who might end up becoming another Hitler.
So you think that the man...
Same argument.